what we're watching today. Hello! Welcome to another edition of Author E. Jamie Watches, a somewhat weekly show where I react to television shows and or movies and hopefully entertain y'all. For this week, we are watching the Turkish drama Hershey's Chocolate Kisses. That is not the name of the show. I can't pronounce the name of the show because I am an ignorant Canadian girl. But it is Hershey's Chocolate Kisses, Hershey's Hercai. Yeah. We are watching episode 40 today. So last episode was the season 3 premiere, where it has become abundantly clear to me that the writers have still completely lost their ever-loving minds. We had the introduction of Hottie McWeirdo, who is a new character who has graced our presence, who is supposedly Mama Goonie's real son, Goonie's real brother, and not Farat. I don't accept this reality. I refuse. Just, no. I want Farat to be Goonie's brother. And I know that y'all are going to say, well, this is how the writers wrote it, and that's just how you just have to accept it, and blah, blah, blah. No, I refuse. And you can't make me. I do not want this Hottie McWeirdo to be Mama Goonie's son after the setup that we had for 2 seasons leading us to believe that Farat was Goonie's brother. They then decide, in keeping with the losing of their minds that began in episode 36, they decided that they were going to go another direction and make it somebody else. No, I refuse. Sorry. You can yell at me all you want, but I refuse. One thing that we have learned about Hottie McWeirdo, he wants him some Reyyan. A lot. Like, if he could, he would build a well in his house and stick her in it and make her put lotion on its skin. Or it gets the hose again. If you watch Silence of the Lambs, you know of what I speak. So, I am totally okay with Hottie McWeirdo coming along and taking Reyyan and going off to live somewhere happily ever after in their psychosis. I'm fine with that. Unless I get my normal Reyyan back. Because this self-entitled crazy bitch I have no time for. Who acts like a toddler every time Moran looks at her. No. No, I want my strong, like, season 1, season 2, Reyyan, like, she was still, like, shy, and, like, you understand she was sheltered. But from, like, gradually you see her becoming stronger. And then 36 happened, where she finds out about Papa Koala Bear, and she reverted to this, first of all, mean-spirited, just self-entitled, spoiled brat. And now that she's got her way and everybody's like dancing around her and trying to make her happy, she's reverted to like this child who like can't even like handle Moran like looking at her, and she just gets like all shy and she's like a 12-year-old. And no, I want my Reyyan that was growing into a woman back. Can we have her back, please? Please? Otherwise, this Reyyan, Hottie McWeirdo can take her and go off. I had no time for her. Moran shot newspaper dude. But he did it on purpose, but for a good reason. He shot him to save his life, because if he didn't do it, idiot Mahmood, who is all like weepy and devoted to creepy grandma, would have done it and killed him. So I really hope that Newspaper Dude understands when he's regained consciousness and remembers that Moran told him, I'm only shooting you because if I don't do it, they're going to kill you. So I hope the Newspaper Dude remembers that he was trying to save his life. We shall see. I don't know. Skittles is still dead, and I'm still sad about that. I still will never forgive the writers for doing that. No. I might be okay with them if they give me my normal Reyyan back. Maybe. But I will still never be okay with the fact that they killed off Skittles. They didn't have to do that. I know the actress wanted to leave, yada yada. They could have recast her. And so in the shooting of Newspaper Dude, creepy grandma somehow believes that this has ended her revenge. Now I understand, and somebody explained it to me, that this is like the culmination of the revenge that she wanted, because when the Shagalagas find out that Moran shot Newspaper Dude, they would kill Moran, and then they would discover that, oh, they actually killed one of their own, because Moran is a Shagalaga through Papa Koala Bear. And so this would be creepy grandma believing that her revenge was over, so she could go and like die in peace. I get it. I suppose it would be an okay revenge. You know, it would still the goal that creepy grandma wanted would be achieved, but in my opinion, it would be a watered down version. In my opinion, if I had the hate in my heart that creepy grandma apparently has, we don't know why, but she has it. No, my revenge would be, I want his father, or I want Moran to kill his father. And we would have it where we'd have like that confrontation, where Moran is going to kill Papa Koala Bear. But of course, we want a happy ending here, so something stops them and blah, 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 but not before Moran finds out that Papa Koala Bear is his father. In my opinion, her plan of having Moran kill Papa Koala Bear was a better, more satisfying revenge. If I'd had the hate in my heart that this crazy woman has, that would have been the revenge that I would want. And yes, I know that Moran and Papa Koala Bear have reached a sort of, if not friendship, then a mutual civility, a mutual respect and civility. But I am sure that creepy grandma could orchestrate something, could have orchestrated some way that we'd still end up having that confrontation between Moran and Papa Koala Bear. That is what I would have wanted. But they don't seem to be going in that direction. Fine. We'll see what they're planning and just sort of go with it at this point. At this point, things are not going the way that I want them to, but we'll just go along with the ride for the sake of continuing to do these reactions for you guys, because I enjoy doing them. The show is giving me gray hair, but I'm enjoying doing these reactions for you guys. I've learned, like, as I've researched words and stuff, and somebody mentioned it to me, I think it was Fatima, that if there's a way for me to do, like, unedited reactions. On YouTube, no. And on the link that I usually upload it to, no, I need to edit it because the files would be way too big, and it would take too long to upload. Patreon, I know that, like, the thing about Patreon is that a lot of Patreon users, that's their thing. Like, they put the stuff up there unedited. So it would be like the full, what is this episode? 2 hours and 12 minutes or some such. And I don't, like, is that fun for you to, like, just see me? Because some things I'll react to and some things I'll just watch. And I don't understand how that's fun for you. And I mean, like, if you're just here, you know, to find a way to, like, watch the episode, that's not why I'm really here. I'm assuming when you're watching my reaction that you've already seen the episode. So I'm not here to provide you with the episode. I'm here to provide you with my reaction. But at the same time, I know that that's the perk of Patreon is that you guys sponsor me for, like, 99 cents, I think, a month for, like, the regular thing, and then you get, like, the unedited reactions. If I can find a way to do it, we'll try. We'll try it. We'll try this 40 and see how it goes. I think that'll be, like, my first one up on Patreon. It'll be the unedited episode 40. We'll see if I can do it. If I can do it where, like, it uploads and it doesn't, like, take forever, I'll try. Otherwise, I will put the ones that I used to put on, like, the other site, I will put up on Patreon. And then the more heavily edited that I've been doing stays on YouTube. We'll see. But I will give a try for Patreon for the unedited, the full 2 hours and 12 minutes that you guys want to see me just, like, sit here and react occasionally and comment occasionally and rant occasionally. I'll try. Yeah, so that's like a little bit of a big intro, but at the same time, reminding you guys, make sure that you're subscribed to me here on YouTube, because on my new channel, I think the episode is okay. I put one episode up on my new channel. I think it was 34. So I think that's okay there. Otherwise, we'll put the preview clip on my regular channel and with the link to where you can watch the full edited reaction, my usual, where I put it in my usual place. So that's sort of where we are. So make sure that you're subscribed and yada yada. Let's get to the episode already. Okay. So here we go. This is Hercai's Chocolate Kisses, episode 40. Here we go. I would just like to state for the record, that this was the best episode in 4 episodes. In the past 4 episodes, this was the best. The past 4 episodes was a shit show that we will put a pin in, we will bury in a box, and we will leave in the sewer where it belongs. Dare I hope that this is a turning point. Oh my God, I love this episode. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I love this episode. Dear God, has the crazy fog lifted. Was Moran the one that got shot? Don't tell me. So Maffey, Mahfouz or whatever the hell his name is, Maffey is Reyyan's father? How's he gonna react when he sees the creepy Reyyan room that Hottie McWeirdo has? I did not see that coming at all. Okay. Apparently they locked the stupid writers. They kicked out the stupid writers because, I'm sorry, but I will not believe that the writers of this episode are the same writers of the past 4 episodes. You can tell me that they are. They can contact me and tell me that they are. And I will be like, okay, you guys were smoking something or drinking something in the past couple of episodes? Because, oh, I love this episode. Oh my God, I got my strong, smart Reyyan back. We got Papa Koala Bear, like the characters, their actions made sense. Sweet baby Jesus. The only one that I was irked at, pretty much in this episode, was Newspaper Dude for going along with Hottie McWeirdo's plan of him having shot him and telling Reyyan that, yes, I know that Moran was the one that shot me, but not believing or like trying to tell her that Moran didn't do it for like a good reason, that Moran did it because he's evil and still like his grandmother and blah, blah, blah. Newspaper Dude, what are you doing? You know full well that Moran shot you to save your ass. So, Newspaper Dude was pretty much the only one that I was irked at in this episode. Goonie was like, y'all, I'm leaving this place. I was so proud of her. Mama Goonie now knows that her son is alive. Papa Twat Waffle now knows that Mama Goonie let her own husband die and is somehow going to use that. We don't know how yet, though. Twat Waffle being all happy because Reyyan was talking about divorcing Moran was hysterical. Hottie McCrazy and Hottie McWeirdo are friends, which does not surprise me, like in the least. You know, the Hottie Mix gotta stick together. But it made me laugh that Hottie McCrazy is desperate to get rid of Twat Waffle. He does not want to be with Twat Waffle. Which, I don't know, but are they changing his personality? Because for like the first bit, he was like kind of like psychotic and borderline abusive to Twat Waffle. So are they changing that? Because right now he doesn't seem so much that he wants to abuse her and own her and like make her life miserable, and like he doesn't seem so much psycho as done with her ass and like really wants to like not have to put up with her. If they change that about him, then I would enjoy that. Because he's hot, and I don't want to hate hot people. Oh, there was Reyyan. I cannot tell you how happy I am with Reyyan. I'm so happy that hopefully this continues, that I love her again. And she was being smart and like thinking with her cabeza about like what's the best way that I can save Moran right now. The beginning, it took her a second, you know, we had to like drag out a little bit more of that Reyyan being stupid, of believing that what she saw with Moran shooting newspaper dude was actual truth and not creepy grandma manipulating her. But Moran explained it to her, and it seems that like she's finally turned a corner. She, you know, she kissed him. Granted, it was just his cheek, but past couple of episodes, Reyyan could not even look at Moran without being this blushing, stupid child. She kissed her husband on the cheek like it was normal, which it is because she's his wife. She held his hand. It was, oh, I was so happy. I was so happy. She did what she had to do to save her husband. Granted, it got away from her with like the people, family members like losing their shit and all this. But she had a plan. You know, it was like off the top of her head, not very well thought out. But she was proactive. And I don't agree with Moran thinking that the best way to go ahead is to continue with actually making this divorce a reality and going back to creepy grandma and making her believe that he's on her side again. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think creepy grandma is going to believe it. She's going to know that Moran is up to something. She's not going to buy it. I don't believe. Mama Goonie knows that her son is alive. And I was happy with her being happy that Goonie was going off to get out of the house and you know, like live her life kind of thing, and just had reached her limit of this shit that's going on in her house. But I don't like to think that it's because that Mama Goonie was happy about it because she now has her son back and that's all she cares about. Because that's pretty much what has been her standing point. It was all about her son that she had lost, and she didn't care if Goonie had to sacrifice her own happiness to get this revenge or whatever. It was all about her son. That's all that Mama Goonie cared about. I don't want to think that that's the reason that she's okay with Goonie going off. Leave me in my happy place. Basically, leave me in my happy place. Papa Koala Bear. I will give him this. I will give him this moment of irrationality and completely going off his head because, like I said, he has been the most rational character on this show for 2 seasons. For 2 full seasons. Even when he lied about Moran pushing him down the stairs, he was still being rational about it because he was doing it to protect Reyyan. this moment of not wanting to listen to Moran, of completely responding like emotionally and not rationally, I will give him this moment. Because, I just thought of something. The irony of if Papa Koala Bear, it's not funny, but I'm laughing because the irony of Papa Koala Bear, if Papa Koala Bear shot Moran, if Moran is the one who got shot, the irony of it, considering Creepy Grandma's plan, which was for Moran to shoot Papa Koala Bear, not know, and then find out that he killed his own father. If Papa Koala Bear shoots Moran right now, then not knowing that that's his son, I find that hysterical, and obviously I don't want Moran to die, but I will enjoy that little development, that little twist on what Creepy Grandma wanted her revenge to be. Mafi being Reyyan's father, I did not see that coming. Good job, writers, for pulling that twist. Y'all, that was well done. That was well done. Yeah, I am so happy with this episode. And it gives me all the good feels for hopefully what will be the rest of the season. Oh, I'm so happy that my Reyyan is back, bitch! Yes! Where I can call you my badass bitch and have it be a compliment. Fuck yes! I'm so happy. Yeah, this episode just loved it. Loved it, loved it. We will call the past 3-4 episodes some sort of like virus that infected our show. We'll call the past 4 episodes COVID. And now everybody's vaccinated. Everybody's vaccinated and we're fine. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. Cheers. I drink to this episode in the most happiest of ways. Cheers. My Hershey's Chocolate Kisses is back on board. Yes! This was everything I wanted. So good. So good. Yeah, so we'll see if I can get this whole reaction up on Patreon. Like I said, I'm new to Patreon. I just set up my account. So I have not learned yet about uploads and what's good with copyright, and yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to try and see if I can upload this episode 40, in its entirety. If not, then we'll still be doing it the normal way. I'll put up the edited version up on where my regular uploads, my regular site, and I'll put the more heavily edited episode up on YouTube on my new reaction channel, so make sure you're subscribed over there. The link to it will hopefully be in the preview clip that I put up on my regular channel. And yeah, so make sure that you're subscribed to my regular channel, my reaction channel. I will put the link to my Patreon in one of either my reaction channel or my regular channel, depending on if it works. we shall see how that goes. So just make sure you're subscribed everywhere that I tell you to subscribe. Yeah, that's going to be it for this week's episode. That was a sigh of happiness. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/authorejamie. Like my Facebook page at facebook.com/authorejamie. And I will talk to you guys next time. My Reyyan is back, y'all! I'm so happy! But they can't get divorced. I don't approve of that. But my Reyyan is back. Just back, baby!